Grasshopper?
In order to fly, a DJ must trust his wings.
And are these your wings?
Yes, Grandmaster.
Thy voice shall only be lifted to the glory of God.
Hey everybody, I'm back again to talk about the 5th episode of season 1 of The Get Down. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well if you'd like to see more. So just tune in. Alright, now let's get right into this episode. Let's pick up where it left off last time. So we are there with Francisco and Jackie and Mylene, and Jackie is just messing it all up. He's supposed to be presenting the song that he's supposed to be working on for Francisco, and he is just blowing it. So y'all, then in comes Mylene's mom and dad, and once again Ramon just starts going in on Jackie and Mylene, and he's telling Mylene, you know, you're Satan's child. Now I really don't know what he called her, but he told her, look, you in here doing the devil's work and you need to be using your voice for the Lord. And he went in on Francisco about giving him that money, well, really giving his wife that money to put in the church. And so Francisco got tired of it, and he's like, look, oh, so you a man of God now. Oh, but you wasn't a man of God when you got them 2 girls pregnant when you was in high school. What about them babies that you done left behind? You know? And he was like, what about, you know, you sniffing them lines? And what about you going to jail? And how about you almost killing, you know, that family with the car? Like, he just put him on straight blast. And Mylene was just looking like, what? What you mean? And Mylene's mother was just standing there like, Cisco, hush. Like, man, you telling too much. Hush. And I just was like, see, I knew it was something. I knew it was a reason why they just could not get on the same page or get along, because Ramon is acting holier than thou when he came from very humble and destructive beginnings. You know, he really ain't too much different than Francisco, other than Francisco just wears it out in the open. Like, he ain't trying to hide who he is. He just is what he is. But the crazy thing is, in the midst of all that chaos, Jackie gets inspired. So he starts playing this song, and he gets the band to come in, and they start jamming, and they do like this song, and it's really cute. And so the girls, they start singing, and it's kind of a disco / gospel song, and it turns out really cute. So now that Jackie has an actual song to do, they go to the church and record it because of the acoustics there. What they actually decided to do was to make a girl group out of Mylene and her friends, because they were all used to singing together. Anyway, remember last episode I told you that Jackie, when they were on the subway, he woke up and he heard them all, you know, harmonizing and singing together. And so he kind of got inspired by that. So he decided to just make them a girl group. So once they cut the record and Mylene let her parents hear it, her father actually liked it. So they decided to try to shop it around to some radio stations. Now, in the midst of all this celebration, they had this dinner at Mylene's house. So she got to come back home because her and her parents made up. And so they're all sitting at the table, and Francisco is there, and Mylene's mother, and Zeke, and the girls, and Ramon. They're all sitting around at the table. And so here's what I want to talk about. So while they're all sitting around celebrating Mylene's record, Mylene's mother gives a toast to her. And, you know, she was just, you know, giving this really heartfelt speech or whatever. She reached her hand under the table and she grabbed Ramon's hand. And, you know, they were just kind of holding hands, you know, having a husband and wife moment. And then, y'all, why come Francisco done stuck his hand under the table and started rubbing on her thigh? Oh, excuse me, Francisco. See that little dance they had when them lights went out? They got him fired up. Like, she done started something with him now. Okay, and honey, here is the thing. She didn't push his hand away. She just kind of giggled and was like, "Woo, mm." You know, she kind of did one of them numbers, and I was like, excuse me, what is really going on here? All right, girl, you better watch Francisco, girl, cause he's slick. He trying to get you, girl. Watch it, watch it. That's all I'm saying. Now let's skip over to the other side of town where Zeke and Shao, they're at DJ Kool Herc's little get together, and you know they got caught because the bootlegger tried to flip it and say that the boys were actually the bootleggers. And so instead of them, get into this huge argument, Zeke just started rhyming, and he made this whole rhyme up. And in the rhyme, he exposed the bootlegger for who he was. And Shao went and grabbed the bootlegger and like shook his clothes, and all them tapes fell out. And so it was revealed he was actually the bootlegger. So what they decided to do was, because it was still beef going on, the Notorious Three and Shao and his crew, they're actually gonna battle each other. And so DJ Herc, he set it all up, and he was like, next week y'all come back and we're gonna do a battle and it'll squash it. So then Shao goes and he tells Grandmaster Flash what happened and that he had found the bootlegger, and he just asked for his forgiveness once again. And Grandmaster accepted it. But he did check Shao, and he was like, look, the whole reason why all this happened was because you was too busy doing something else when you needed to be with your crew. So I don't know what you got going on, but you need to live, eat, breathe, sleep this music stuff to really get it on point. Because if you battling them Notorious Three, you just gonna have to step it up, because they are out here in these streets. They're very popular. So you need to get your crew together, and y'all need to work that out in order for y'all to win. Don't be out here embarrassing me, Grasshopper. So Shao takes it to heart, and he's just happy he's back in good graces with Grandmaster Flash. And so he goes and he starts practicing. So once again, let's bring up the whole Shao and Mylene situation. Anyway, so she shows up and she has a copy of her record. So she's all pumped, that her record then got pressed, and so she brought it over to the boys to let them listen to it. And Shao was just dogging her. He was just like, man, this song is lame and stupid. Ain't nobody gonna be trying to hear this or whatever. But when the beat dropped on it, he was like, oh, hold up, we need this song, we need this song, we need it for the battle. Because they were trying to find this gimmick to make themselves stand apart from the Notorious Three. So when he heard that music, he was like, oh, that's fresh, I need that. And Mylene was like, no, you're not finna get that. Number one, you rude. And number two, I don't even like you like that. I mean, she didn't say that, but that's basically what it was. And so when he started scratching her record, she got super pissed. Like, she was tight. And she was like, nope, I'm out of here. Give me my record and I'm out. And so Shao was like, man, we need that. So Zeke went out there and he sweet talked or whatever. She was like, you ain't even say nothing. He up there scratching my record. You ain't even do nothing. And he was like, that's the art of it. Like, he knows how to scratch it without damaging the record. And I keep forgetting that Mylene, she don't know nothing about no hip hop. Like, she don't know anything about this genre of music that they're into, because she's so disco and into that genre of music that she doesn't really understand what Zeke and them are doing. And so he tries to explain it a little bit, and he sweet talked, got all in her face, and booed her up. So she went ahead and gave up two of her records. And, her homegirl, Regina, she was like, girl, that was sexy how he was talking to you. And she was like, girl, I know. But, things have changed between her and Zeke. Okay? Yes, honey. He knows how to get in her little ear. And, yeah, he know how to talk to her now, huh? Yeah, I know why. But I think another thing that makes him a little bit more attractive to her is because he's stepping into his own. At first, at the beginning of the season, he was so afraid of being in his own skin. But now he's more out and open, and he's like, I'm good at what I do and I'm going to do it. He has this new swag, this new confidence. And Mylene can see it. She can see it. And she like it too. So like I said, the boys were trying to come up with this gimmick to make them stand apart from the Notorious Three. And Ron came up with the idea that they all should rhyme. And it was an original idea. And so Zeke was appointed to write everybody's rhymes. So while they're practicing, everybody was doing good except Ra. He couldn't catch the beat. He was just dragging. And Shao was like, "Look, I know this was your idea, but you ain't no good at this. Like, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Sorry." And Ra got so mad, and he was like, "No, this is my idea, and I gotta be able to do it." And he was really trying, y'all. And I was like, "Man, come on, Ra." So then Dizzy, his brother, he knew his brother, honey. He was like, "No, I already know what it is." And he said, "Shao, play something, slow, because his brain is going too fast, you know." And so when Shao played something slow, Rod just started. I mean, it was like some Bone Thugs and Harmony type rap. Like he was rapping super fast. So that's his little thing. He can rap fast, and that's gonna be a plus for them. And also, Boo hit with his little self. While he was doing his little rhymes, he done busted out into, a little Jackson 5 song. "Oh, baby, give me one more chance." And they were like, "Wait a minute. You can sing?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I done messed it up. I'm sorry. I won't do it no more." And they were like, "Nah, we need it." So, Rob can rap fast. Boo, he can sing. Shaolin, he actually is going to have some rhymes, and he's the DJ. So they have a nice edge against the Notorious Three. Unfortunately, Zeke was late for his internship, and when he got there, that lady was like, "Shh, nope, he's already in a meeting. You missed out. No, if you get here on time, you're late. So you need to be here early." So he went home and he was like, "Oh, well, I tried. I don't care." So Miss Green and his auntie and Leon basically got into his face and let him know, "You have too much potential to be sitting around here acting like these thugs out here on these streets. You could be so much more." And Leon actually drove it home when he told Zeke that, your mom sat down and taught you how to play piano. She did not want this for you. She wanted you to get out of the hood and have a better life. And so, in memory of your mom, you need to actually try to go out here and better yourself. And so that amped him up a little bit more. And he went back into that office and he stayed there until the mayor actually came out. And so when the mayor came out, he walked up to him and he was like, "Look, I know I was late, but you need me, and I need to be your intern." And so he talked the mayor into letting him come on in and be his intern. So Fat Annie is looking for Napoleon, and her and Cadillac and the other dude. Now look, I have a question, y'all. Is the dude that always be with Cadillac, is that Shao's daddy? Now I thought in the beginning, in the first episode, that they referenced him being Shao's father. Now, am I wrong about that, or is it his brother? I don't know, because he got right in Shao's face and he was like, "I'm the closest thing to a brother that you have." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, I thought you was his daddy." I don't know, maybe I missed it. Maybe I need to go back and watch it again. If y'all know, drop it in the comments below. Is he just a regular goon that's on the squad? I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know, because that confused me all the way. So anyway, by the end of the episode, when Shao and them were on the roof and they were going over their rhymes, Boo was actually using the restroom over the side of the roof, and he happened to look down and he seen, guess who laying down? Napoleon. So they went and they snatched up Napoleon because, of course, Fat Annie is looking for him. So that's everything that happened in this episode. If I forgot anything, please remind me and drop it in the comments below. Keep the conversation going. Let's talk about it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.
Clear as day, darkest night, darker light, bereft contrite, butterscotch cream broke hearts to life, so far away, lost my sight, a candle flickers like this river, fuck, I'll miss it.